Hello my friends and welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video here on the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to evolve, or how to catch and then how to evolve both Alolan Vulpix and Alolan Sandshrew, depending on what your version is in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now I am in Violet, but I'm going to be able to show you guys still. It's going to be pretty much the same method for both. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. If you do enjoy this one and find it useful, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more, and all that good stuff. And let's go ahead and open up our Pokedex and go over to Sandshrew, which should be, I forget where it is. Hold on, give me 1 second, I'll find it. Right here, entry 155, and then we're going to be evolving it into 156, and the Vulpix will be 157, and then going into 158. Now, you're going to need to know how to do both. Well, maybe not how to catch, but how to evolve both. Because if you want to fill your decks, you're going to have to get someone to trade with you. So, for example, if you're like me and you're on Violet and you have a Sandshrew, then you can trade with someone who has a Vulpix. Austin John Plays has a whole thing on basically trade codes and whatnot. I'll try to remember to link it down in the description below if I can. But basically, if you have Vulpix, the code is 0027, and then for Sandshrew, it's 0037. That's the trade codes that he set up that I you know, again, a lot of people I think are going to be using, so you can go ahead and use that. But for Sandshrew, let me show you guys the habitat. It's basically in the whole kind of like lower half of the region, and although I don't have Pokemon Scarlet to show you, Vulpix should be the same for the most part. I know a lot of people said they found Vulpix in the cliff sides of this area. So what we're actually going to be doing is going up there in the cliff sides, but we're going to need an ice stone. So while we're down here, and while we're kind of exploring, if you see kind of shiny things on the ground here, we're just outside the Central Plaza here. We don't have to do it here, we can do it anywhere, but if while you're in the polar region, the polar biome, if you see shiny things on the ground, pick them up, because those typically could be ice stones. It could be a lot of other things as well, like berries and everything like that also. Not the Pokeballs, you know, nothing like this. I mean, you might as well pick those up, but we're talking about specifically like these shiny kind of looking items on the ground. I'm sure you've seen them plenty, and I'm sure you're well aware of what I'm talking about. Anyways, in terms of Sandshrew and Vulpix, like there's one Sandshrew right there. You can find them kind of hanging out on these cliff sides in the polar region. So just come to like these cliff sides in the polar regions. You should be able to find the Pokemon, depending on your version, right here. It shouldn't be too difficult whatsoever. You can go ahead, pick them up. I already have a Sandshrew, so I'm not going to do that. Same thing with an ice stone. Again, you can just pick up these. You should be able to find ice stones quite easily. I don't think you could buy them anywhere. There is the store in that you can use BP in the school region, but I don't believe it sells. I don't think they sell ice stones. Same thing with the Delibird presents. No ice stones there, so you're just gonna have to pick them up. They're pretty common, not like the sunstones. Sunstones, very not common. Ice stones, I've gotten quite a few. Just kind of like cruising around, picking things up on the ground like this in the polar region. You're gonna see in a second I have tons. But anyways, once you do have your ice stone, what we're going to do is we're going to put whatever Pokemon we're trying to evolve into our party. We're going to go into our bag. We're going to go over to the others category. We're going to scroll down to find our ice stone. And again, it's going to be the same thing. Whether it's a Alolan Vulpix or a Alolan Sandshrew, it's going to be using an ice stone. Again, you see I have 19. So, I mean, again, they're very, very common compared to, by the way, the Sunstone, which I have only like 3. I had 4. But they're very, very not common. So we're going to click use this item. We're going to select it on whatever one we're trying to evolve. Make sure you catch 2 Sandshrews or 2 Vulpix, because if you do want to trade it to someone, then you're going to need an extra one, so you can trade it to the other person and they can get one as well. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. And there you guys have it. That is how you evolve either you know, Sandshrew, Alolan Sandshrew into Sandslash, or Alolan Vulpix into Alolan Ninetails. So again, I hope this helped you guys out. Get those couple entries in your decks. If it did, be sure to like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys soon. Another one. Tell them your friends. Game on, and thanks for watching.